Breath incoming.
Next cone.
Breath incoming.
Tranquilizing shot.
Breath incoming.
Spell reflection.
Right, off we go. If you get the red debuff when you stand at the red marker, if you get blue debuff, stand at the blue marker.
Phase 2.
Spell reflection.
Spread.
Spread out. Don't bump into each other.
Healing magic zone. Ancestral
Group in.
guidance. Ancestral guidance.
There we go, spread back out.
Symbol
Defensive.
of hope. Taunted.
Push back in.
Move to the centre.
Move to center.
Ancestral guidance. Power infusion. Guardian Star.
Taunt
Mana Smile.
spread.
You ready to kick your rings?
Push back in. Move to center.
One more to go.
Defensive.
Taunted.
Spread.
You ready to spread and go to the markers?
Spirit Link. Rallying Stampeding Roar. Aura Mastery. Healing Tide. Salvation.
Spread.
Taunt boss. Spread.
Olympic rings again.
Push back in. Move to
Move to
center.
centre. One more kick. Thanks.
Anti-magic zone.
Defensive.
Haunted. Divine Shield.
Push back in.
Move to centre.
Move to center.
Ancestral guidance. Guardian Spirit.
Taunt spread. Positive.
Power infusion. Spell reflection.
Phase change.
Right, now it's the ads.
Taunted.
Watch orb.
Spell reflection.
Watch the orbs.
Breath incoming.
Healing tide.
Going coming through. Oh, I'm fucking wrong side here. Need the DPS for that end phase. I've done the combat res about a minute ago or something.
Watch orb.
I mean, up to that point, it's actually not too bad. It's just that back phase.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Bloodlust.
Bloodlust.
Taunt boss.
Bombs out.
Rallying cry.
Breath incoming.
Going.
Spell reflection.
Defensive.
So,
Taunted. Power infusion.
Pushback in.
Guardian.
head to the centre.
Anti-magic zone.
Bombs out.
Spell reflection.
Taunt boss.
Healing tide.
Breath incoming.
Going.
Pushback incoming.
Move to centre.
Spread.
Olympic rings.
Defensive.
Tranquilizing shot. Tranquilizing shot. Aura mastery. Divine hint. Ancestral guidance.
Taunt
Taunt.
boss.
Puddle.
Spirit link.
Go to the sides.
Knocking back. Phase change.
Spell reflection.
Breath incoming.
Go on.
Taunted.
Breath incoming.
Taunted. Tranquilizing shock.
Breath incoming.
Watch out the pod line.
Phase 2. Spread.
Spread out.
Rallying cry.
Negative.
Ancestral guidance. Anti-magic zone. Tranquilizing shock.
Defensive.
Taunted.
Pushback incoming.
Move to centre.
Move to center.
Healing tide. Guardian spirit. Power infusion. Stampeding roar.
Taunt. Spread.
Tranquilizing shock.
Pushback incoming.
Move to centre.
Move to center.
Spell reflection.
Defensive. Spread.
Taunted.
Just need to wipe it.
Negative.
You need to use your kicks and stuns and things like Arcane Torrent to get rid of the double debuff. So it comes out once and comes out a second time. No, they just need to overlap what Olympic rings do. Yeah. stun or the ability to remove magic.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Bloodlust.
Defensive.
Taunted.
Bombs
Power
out.
infusion. Guardian spirit.
Breath incoming.
Cone.
Torn force. Pushback incoming.
Anti-magic zone. Rallying cry.
Defensive.
Spell reflection. Divine him.
Breath incoming.
Cone.
Ancestral guidance.
Pushback incoming.
Ancestral
Spread.
guidance. Healing tide.
Torn force.
Tranquilizing shot. Tranquilizing shot. Aura mastery. Guardian spirit. Mana tide.
Defensive. Pushback
Taunted.
incoming.
We should be going to sides. Yep. Left and right.
Knocking back. Phase change. Breath incoming. Breath incoming.
Taunted.
Breath incoming.
Power infusion. Guardian spirit.
Breath incoming. Phase 2. Spread.
Rallying cry. Anti-magic zone. Ancestral guidance. Spell reflection. Tranquilizing shot.
Taunt boss. Pushback.
Guardian spirit.
Move to center.
Move to center.
Divine Hit.
Defensive.
Taunted.
Spread.
Spell reflection. Tranquilizing shot.
Pushback incoming. Move to center.
Aura mastery. Healing tide. Healing tide. Salvation.
Taunt spread.
Ancestral guidance.
Negative.
Ancestral guidance. Spirit link. Spell reflection. Mana tide.
Defensive.
Taunted.
Spread. Pushback incoming.
Tranquilizing shot.
Move to center. Taunt boss. Pushback incoming.
Move to the middle.
Move to center.
Ancestral guidance. Spell reflection.
Defensive. Spread.
Taunted.
Positive.
Darkness. Spell reflection. Anti-magic zone.
Phase change.
Taunted.
Watch all. Watch all.
Yeah, there's not enough DPS in it. I'm just going to keep healing back up.
Breath incoming.
No, still on our platform. Yeah, you go back to the main platform. So you've got to stop those ads reaching. Yep, I agree. Right, before everyone disappears, I'm going to wrap up. Where are we at? Yeah, but the Paladin's normally a tank. If you look at him, he's played as a tank all the way through keys. It's a comp that's just going for it. Right, let's start off with the feedback points from the bottom of the group. Zinnia? Bacon? Oh, I don't think your mic's working, mate. You're lighting up, but there's no sound. Come back to bacon at the end. Cork? Gringy for the parts you were here, if you're still about. Frosty? DK? Bragged? Alash? Nothing at all. Right, that brings us to the end of the week for a raid. The one thing I am going to ask is Alash for you to extend your raid lockout so that it takes us into next week's, meaning on Wednesday we can come straight back to this point and actually try and do the end of the raid on Wednesday, rather than having to go all the way through it all over again. What are you going to ask, Alash? Okay, go for it. No, it doesn't affect your lockout. So if you go into your raid options tab at the box. And if you look at my stream, you'll see it right now. So when you press O by default, you've got friends, who, and raid. Top right hand corner says raid info. You click that. You select the current raid, which is active. And then at the bottom of that, it says extend raid lockout. So it's for the heroic one that you want to extend it. No, so the way this works is, because you're going to extend your lockout, that means that you are the one that's locking your raid ID for the next week, which means that on Wednesday when you come along, we can use your raid ID again, and we can go straight to that boss. We can go straight to Raz on heroic if you select heroic and extend raid lockout. Yes, as long as you extend the raid lockout for heroic, that will carry it forward another 7 days, which will give it a count of 9 days, 7 hours and 40 something minutes. Meaning that on Wednesday, when we form back up, we can go straight to Raz. As long as you don't do heroic Raz, then it'll be fine. That kind of rounds up everything on that side. I've put a post out saying that at some point within the next 7 days, the Hands of the King, the officers, are going to sit down. I think we've agreed on Tuesday, I think. So on Tuesday, the Hand of the King and myself are going to sit down and discuss our new format, essentially. Hang on, I just need to fucking expand group. A new guild format for ranks and keys and raid and all the rest of it. Like I also mentioned, it is likely that the method that we're going to use is very similar to what we're doing currently with the keys, in sense of the houses will form the backbone of the content. The reason for this, however, so that folks get a bit of an understanding, is that depending on the level of content you do, depends on the type of fragments you get. In order to upgrade your gear, you need, I believe it was 15 fragments you needed, and you need to have the gear of the right type. So you get adventure gear, veteran gear, champion gear, something else, and hero gear. And at each point you can then upgrade it with a crest. 15 fragments make one crest, which is the equivalent of doing one raid boss. You get 15 fragments, convert them into a token for a crest, and you can upgrade one bit of gear. But you can only use them on the gear that you have for the level you have, which is working really in with the way the house is set up. So it means that you'll move up the gear as you move up through the levels. As for things like how the mythic rating and stuff is going to factor into it, that'll all be talked about and stuff on Tuesday. Once we've ironed out the kind of bigger details, there will be an open forum where everyone in the guild can come forward with questions or concerns about the format, and then once all that's been ironed out, it will then be published, giving it a bit of time for myself, because I need to go away and update all the background stuff as well as Discord, so that it then gets published ahead of the new season starting. So it'll get published on the week of the 26th of April. The week of the 3rd, the new season, pre-season starts, which is the 3rd, and then the new season for keys starts on the 10th. So you've got 1 week pre-season before we move into the season, and that's 1 week prior knowledge of the houses and that, and how it's going to be formed. Has anybody got anything to like to ask just now about it? So this Tuesday coming, so What date are we on? So pre-season starts the 3rd of April. So that's when the patch goes live. And the season goes live on the 10th. On May. 3rd of May. So pre-season, 3rd of May. First day of the season starts on the 10th. And that week is when folk can get in about doing the new heroic dungeons to see the other side of the 4 dungeons from the current expansion. And then it's 4 old ones, I think. Also, Mythic Zero's gear will increase along with heroic gear will increase as well. So there's a scaling process that happens during the pre-season. Obviously, as you've probably worked out, Wednesday we'll be doing Raz. We'll be using Alash's raid ID since he's extending it. And that means then that we can go straight to that fight. Try and get the achievement for everyone. We'll worry about guild achievements at a later stage. I've got a sneaking suspicion they're going to do the same thing as they done last time, where Season 4 will just be a rehash of all the current raid. Anybody, anything else you want to ask before folk disappear? What's that for, sorry? This is out because it takes into account pugs and stuff. So yeah, that counts like fucking pub groups. It doesn't actually work properly. The whole Raider IO thing's a bit fucked. That's for Doomhammer, isn't it? Yeah, it's a joint server though. I have a funny feeling that one of the other guilds have either changed their name or a whole pile of them have jumped ship. Right. On that, I am going to get something to eat and I will be back on probably later on. Remember, we've got keys tomorrow as well. If I don't see yous, have a good evening. And for those that are still hanging about watching the stream, the stuff that's going to happen over the next sort of couple of weeks or so, you won't really see much of it taking place until after the season starts, in terms of makeups of groups and stuff. I do need to finish working on the spreadsheet. I need to talk to the officers on Tuesday how we're going to actually put that together. And I've got a pile of characters that I need to level. Also need to get an activation code for Windows, because I've just seen at the bottom right hand corner it says activate Windows. Watermark. Oh well, what a shame. Anyway, what else needs to happen? My server cabinet all hunky dory. I need to get some furniture for behind me because I want to replace the shelving. And I need to get a graphics card. And I think I'm going to have a bit of chocolate. Chocolate before dinner. Everyone was talking about takeaway. I'm actually now tempted to get some Chinese takeaway. Why has my phone popped up on my credit card? I really don't like it when it does shit like this. I don't need my credit card. It's the same one. What? What's the same one? What, chocolate's the same? Oh, the fact that it popped up the credit card. Yeah, quite possible. I need to get a list of all my notes together, so I've got a whole pile of notes that I have for the new raid stuff. They're all on my phone because it's all websites. I'm going to dump these into Discord. Excuse the mass copy paste exercise that's coming. But all the notes for the stuff that I need for the meeting all comes from this stuff. So that's from that one. Get rid of that. I need the Q&A session that they had. Copy that link. That's that one. I can close that tab. And I need this one because that's got the table on it that I'm looking for. So that's that one. So I can close that tab. Excuse me. That just talks about the dates of things, I believe. So I don't need that one, that's just the release phases. And I like the way that this was written, so I want that for Discord as well. Then I can close that one. Don't need that. Why was I looking at Netgear? Oh, that's the workaround for something. I need to look at that. I don't need that. I don't need the lighting thing. Don't need that. That can go, that can go. Remember also, if you are subscribed to Patreon, it's due for renewal, or it should have renewed. If Brag's still watching, I have uploaded a thing. For TSM, it just needs the instructions to be updated. I will get on it, I promise. Excuse me. Let me have a look. Right, that's that. Anyway, I'm going to go and get some food. And I need to work out how to get rid of my watermark. I need to buy a version of Windows that isn't. This is because the motherboard. I didn't need to actually just dig out the key for it. I'll get an OME. Close that, close that. Give one more sim to run. So, one of the things that DK was talking about was weapons. I actually think that the better thing for me, I'm just looking, is the legs. Now you can have 2 bits of crafted gear. So legs and also, this is embellished ones, legs and wrists. That pops up quite a bit. Legs and wrists. Legs and wrists, but was legs, nope, legs isn't on the thing there. Legs and wrists. Legs and wrists, let's close that, close that. So that's 1.6, 1.6. And then those 2 are running. I'll tag him and ask him. Just checking this off. So it's mastery and haste on the legs and crit haste on the wrists. Yep. That's probably the better option. And then we can do head to tier set, feet to tier set, chest. I think that's just need to be upgraded. Maybe. Could be. Possibly. Don't remember. Maybe actually just needing that one upgraded to the right level. Anyway, I've asked the question, who can make those into crafted items? That's embellished ones. So legs and wrists. On that note, I'm going to head off. I'm going to go and see about getting takeaway, since I've had 2 chocolate bars, the thing that I've been used. Restock my fridge, which has now been repositioned. You can't see it, but I can. And I will be on tomorrow. I'm going to try and go on tomorrow afternoon. I want to update my board with some stuff and do a bit of shopping for a graphics card. Really need a graphics card. Anyway, take care. Catch you all later.